what's going on? So I'm off to Leeds today. I'm up there doing some Steadicam work for tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and then again which is Wednesday. So yeah, that should be good fun. Yo, so I'm just waiting for my friend Graham to pull up. Here he is. How you doing, mate? Oh, mate, thanks for picking me up. Really appreciate it. Legend. I'm good, yourself? Good to see you, mate. This is what I would class as a completely unideal situation. I genuinely don't know if I even drifted off last night. It's now 6 o'clock, on my way to the set. I'm actually on my way to the call, so got to go and pick up all the gear and then jump in the minibus. Just banging it in back through Leeds Uni. There it is. Yo, back at the old uni, man. I used to hate my lecturers in there. Now I think about it, they're actually pretty sick. Right, well that cut down my arrival time. That walk would have usually taken me half an hour back in the day. I just zipped here in 6 minutes, mate. What are you saying? I'm quickly going to jump into Sainsbury's, get myself some hairspray. And that's not for stylistic advantages, that's just so that my hair don't fall in my face while I'm trying to work. And I'm like, got extra 15 minutes before I have to meet everyone and pick up the gear, so let's use it wisely. Where is it you live again? Granada? Was it Granada? Yeah. Yes, Matt.
What's happening?
What are you doing, mate?
Playing with this camera, I've no idea.
No idea what you're doing?
No. I don't know what I'm doing.
Just bring the MDs outside.
No, Provision, yeah. Mate, love it. That was such a good experience. Putting it into lighting. Second AC. Doing bits.
It was Hedy was saying, oh, baby, when you talk like that.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I was looking for it. It's not in that corner. I could reverse it. I could swap mirror it over the other side.
So if you ever wondered what catering's like on a shoot, not that healthy. Donuts for life.
It helps to write it, mark it out on your lens, so if you need it. You get a minimum distance.
Action! Hiya Dave, just pressing. Just let you know that we're about 15 minutes
There's bulbs here if you need them, mate.
You're gonna leave the box outside?
Bulbs. Tubes.
What?
Tubes, yeah.
Tubes of light.
So, I don't know what's happened here, but there's some kind of massacre's gone on with Joe.
It's always
And
Joe.
the absolute terrorisation that's gone on here. Joe, mate, what have you done?
I just couldn't hold it in any longer, you know.
Yeah.
When nature calls, we've all got to answer.
Yeah, and you
Typical Joe.
certainly answered, mate. Right, Mr. Gaffer Man, tell us what you're setting up here.
What am I setting up? I'm setting up
big stand for the big light.
Yeah, and so what's the HMI going to do, or emulate?
It's actually not a HMI, it's a MSR.
Oh, alright, cheers.
And it's going to emulate real daylight.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll have to see that when that's up, mate, if that's alright.
Yeah.
Just thinking drone coming across here, but didn't hire me to do that, unfortunately. So I can just fly this thing along the path, but the whole crew just ran up to this ice cream van and everyone just munched ice creams. So cool. Just got to wait for the camera department to set up the camera, and then it's happy days. Camera's going on the Steadicam and I'll get balance in it. What did you get? It's a bit windy, it might be a bit cutting out a bit, but this is Jordan.
Hello.
Say hello to all my subs. I've got about 12. Basically my mum and my nan watching.
Well, I'll sub after this, so you'll have 13.
Perfect, there we go. Jordan's on sound today. You're boom operating,
Yeah.
What's the situation with all this wind?
All the wind, it should be alright, we've got a dead cat on it.
You don't know what a dead cat is, it's basically the big fluffy thing that goes to the end.
Yeah.
And what does that do?
Basically just gets rid of the wind noise.
Yeah, cool.
It's just furry, basically.
Cheeky little tip there for you.
Tip, yeah.
An alcoholic, it just tips it back over.
Is that alcohol? All that alcohol in that bloody
No drinking on a shoot. One of the annoying things about shooting exteriors is you've got to wait for basically the weather to be consistent. So if the clouds are coming over, obviously it's going to be a different exposure as to when the sun is on your subject. So yeah, it's a bit annoying having to wait for the sun to come out all the time, or for a cloud to come over for it to be overcast, but that's just a part of filming exterior, isn't it, Matt?
It is.
How long do I hold it?
That's it there. Rolling now, fam.
Rolling? Alright, cool. Right, so when you operate a Steadicam, before, there's a few things that have to happen. So, camera team have to finish setting up the camera, so they have to have the wireless follow focuses on, which aren't actually here, they're over there. Wireless follow focuses, all of the right viewfinders, and all the batteries and stuff like that. So the camera has to be the weight that it is before you can start balancing it, because if it's balanced then you start adding stuff to it, it just throws the Steadicam off balance. So once the camera's ready, you then mount the camera onto this base plate. Yeah, and you have to put it right bang in the middle of this base plate, and I've already marked it. So Northern Film School, thank me for marking this. Sorry I scratched it, but you will thank me because now your students actually know where the centre of this plate is. So you want to bang the camera at the camera's centre weight point, bang on where this scratch is. So then when you put the camera onto the Steadicam, you'll get that scratch, which is the centre point. So that's the centre of all of the weight of the camera will be going directly down this tube here. Yeah, and then you'll lock that off. So all the weight is directly down. Then you wait for, move it over to this side, which is the side that you balance it on. So you balance the Steadicam on this side, the camera will be on top, you'll put it at a 90-degree angle. Hold on a sec. You put it at a 90-degree angle and you'll let it drop, and the drop time from 90 degrees down, hold on, that's 90 degrees, isn't it? No, that's 90. 90 to 180 degrees has to be around 2.5 seconds. So that's the right ratio from weight from top to bottom. Once you've done that, you have to balance it so it's dead straight. So the way you do that is you twist these knobs here. These knobs pull this plate backwards, forwards, left and right to basically balance the weight directly in the centre down to the middle of the earth, which is where gravity is, and I know you'll know that, but I thought I'd chuck it in there anyway to sound cool. So yeah, that's how you balance the Steadicam. You chuck it on, you put your vest on, and attached to the vest is the arm. There's just a ton of springs in there, and that basically just allows all of the weight, like the 50 pounds or whatever is on here, all of that weight will go onto the arm and it will be onto the harness, and the harness will just put the weight onto your shoulders and your back instead of your arm, so you can then move about, move with it, and it's all steady. That's why it's called a Steadicam. So I thought I'd give you that little one there. So hope you enjoyed that little 2-second introduction to a Steadicam, and I'll catch you later. Just finished up in Barnsley, now I'm back in Leeds Station, about to jump on the train and get back to Essex. It was good to catch up with Matt again, great to work with Steve. I worked with Steve a couple of times now, so that was good. tomorrow I've got to edit Taylor's video, I've got to finish that off completely. Tomorrow's the last day I can do that. And then Friday off to Budapest. Yes, so I will see you in Budapest later on.